To make today's collar, you will need 3 colours of paracord, a buckle and D-ring, as well as scissors, lighters and needle nose pliers. Now don't worry, I'll put the measurements for all the paracord in the description below. For this collar, you will need a 4-strand setup, which you can learn in this video. But what I've done here is I've taken my green and red strands, my paracord 1 and 2, and I've just melted them together. You can use the Mani method, which you can also learn in this video, but I just found this to be a quicker way. There are loads of videos on this online, so I haven't made one myself, but if you just search for it, you will, trust me, you will find them. So now I've popped the green strand in between those 2 knots, and I'm just pulling it so that the join is at the back, and I'll show you what I mean by this. So if we look at the back, you can see that the strand has been threaded through the back of the knots. This will keep it secure and just allows us to work without it sliding around. So you just want to pull that to make the join as central as possible, but don't worry about it being perfect. And now we can start our braid. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my red strand and I'm going to place it over my purple strands. I'm going to place it over the first 3 and under the 4th and pull that all the way through. Next, I'm just going to do the exact same with my green strand. I'm going to take it and loop it over my purple and under my last one. Now you see we've created these 2 loops. When you look at the 4 strands in the middle, the purple strands, you want to take the 2 in the centre. Take your green underneath, pull it all the way through and grab the end. You want to bring that end under itself, so under that green. And I'm just going to pull this all the way through so that you can see the loop that I've created. Here, so it's almost like a cross with a loop at the bottom. Next, with our red, you're going to take the green strand over the red and back up through that red loop. And now you just pull everything to tighten. Don't tighten this too much here because you don't want the centre strands to bunch together. You want the outer strands to still be quite flat. This also allows you to create that lovely V shape that you get with your green. So we're just going to repeat that on this side. So I've taken my red, I've put it over the first 3 purple strands and under the last, and take my green, put it under the strand that's furthest from it, double that green strand back under the centre 2, take the end under itself, pop it back through that red loop from the bottom up. There you go, and it should look something like this. What I do recommend, if it is tricky, watch it again, slow it down, zoom in, it always helps. But if it does look like that, you're just going to go ahead and tighten. And you can see here, I've started to get that lovely V shape with the green, and my red's just going down the way. This is why you don't want to tighten it too much, because otherwise it bunches together, and trust me, I made that mistake, it doesn't look nice. Right, I'm just going to repeat this one more time, and you can see here this green's already trying to make that nice crossover. Take it back under the centre 2, pull all the way through. Take the end under itself and over the red, pop it back under that red loop and pull it through, and then as usual just pull everything to tighten. I'm going to show you once more on the other side and then I'm going to go off and finish, but what I will say is when I did this the first few times it did look nice, so it is just a case of practicing. And hopefully any of the tips that I've said in this video will help you avoid the mistakes that I made, and yours will turn out even better. Okay, so to finish off this collar is incredibly easy. We just want to pop this green strand through towards the back. So to do that, grab your pliers, and where your red strand is currently going through the back, you just want to pop them up there in that same gap, grab the end of your green and pull it through. So they're both going through the same hole. Now when we turn it over, you'll see that they are both on the same side. And this just makes it easier because we're just going to cut them, singe them with a lighter, and then press it in with either the metal on your pliers, or you can use a teaspoon if you find that easier. So I'm just going to grab my scissors, and I'm going to leave about 1/2 centimetre to 1 centimetre. And that is how you make your very own Christmas tree collar. Now I'll put full credit to the artist who created this braid down in the description below, and please check out her Instagram because she is absolutely amazing. This is one of the trickier braids that I've put up this year, but I thought why not end on a high for all of those that have been with me throughout 2024. And as usual, if you've liked this video, like, comment and subscribe so that you can be here for next year's series of sewing your pet's own wardrobe. See you later. Bye.